You gotta pull up or shut up. You gotta pull up or shut up.
Yo, what is up, 80 Austin Dunham back again with another video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about some bad habits that are potentially ruining your life. Now, I know we all have bad habits, but we develop some of these good habits. I promise you, they can make a significant change within you, your goals, your success, and what you're striving towards. The first one is having a morning routine. All right, guys, so the first thing I like to do, as you saw, is I like to get ready, wash my face, do my hair, just little stuff, and then from there I go into my room and make my bed. Now, I'm not here to tell you that making your bed is gonna, transform your life in any sort of way. That's not the case. But let's talk about the bad habit here. The bad habit is not having a morning routine. Now, how can not having a morning routine be a bad habit? It's simply because when you don't have a plan of action to start the day, then from there, your day is going to be scattered. So I realize people who usually don't have morning routines tend to wake up late. I personally don't like waking up late. I like to wake up any time between 8 and 8:30 so that I have enough time at the beginning of the day to do any work I have to do. And I really got into morning routines when I was in college. So a lot of people always ask, how did you balance working out, YouTube, and college? It's because I set a morning routine at that point in time. I would wake up super early. I would do my homework or anything I had to do, study a little bit for classes. Then from there, I would get into my social media work. And then by the time I was finished with that, it was 12 p.m. Now, morning routines are gonna alter and differ depending on what you got going on in your life and how, your own personal schedules go, but don't skip out on it. It could be as simple as getting up, meditating. A lot of people like to do that, reading a book, or even, making your bed. And from there, going into the kitchen to make some breakfast. Let's go. So on today's menu, first thing, literally within 30 minutes of me waking up, after I get ready, I come and eat breakfast, and we're gonna have 4 eggs, and we're gonna have a bagel. Protein, carbs, keep it simple. That's what I like. Now, some of you might ask, how do you come up with a morning routine? Like, what are the steps in order to create a morning routine so that you can be more productive in the day and start your day off right? Well, like I said, it all depends on what you got going on in your life and your personal goals, right? So I would first start off by figuring out what time do you want to wake up that works best for you. Some of you all might work out at night or have night jobs, so you really can't go to bed too late. You always clearly want to make sure you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours. So now after you figure out the time you want to wake up, that's when you start doing, like I said, either self-improvement stuff or you take on things from your to-do list or work list for the day. That's how I personally do it. So I'll show you later, but every night I write out a set of tasks I have to do for the day, with the first few being the most important, like things I have to get done, and then the last few being things that, if I have time to get to it, I will do it, but if I don't get it to that day, then, it's not gonna be bad. So everybody has their own different morning routines. Like I said, it's just the fact that you should definitely have one, and then you'll see just how more productive your days will actually be. right, first meal, not meal. 4 eggs like you saw, bagel, peanut butter for the fats, got a green juice, I already know, every single morning. This is part of my morning routine too. Morning routine can have like different parts to it, like from the supplements you take, from the things you do, from anything, the music you listen to. Everybody has their own unique morning routine. Now, something hilarious just happened. Is one of my friends here, he literally just texted me, yo bro, I'm trying to become even more efficient in how I handle my days. I was curious on how do you schedule your days, or do you have a specific routine? I kid you not, 20 minutes ago he just texted me that, right? So I usually respond with voice memo, so I thought it will make sense for me to include that in today's video. Yo, what's up bro? So I'm literally doing a video on this right now, but in regards to how I handle my days and my routine is the night before, I always plan out what I have to do the next day. But I don't tend to like overwhelm it with different tasks and all that. I usually keep it between like 5 and 6, not order it by most important to least important. Then from there, the next day, I'll always make sure I wake up on time. I don't like to sleep in a whole lot and just tackle it from there. Right now, I'm kind of in the same routine, so I tend to work out like in the afternoon and do my work in the morning. And then by the evening time, I'm usually planning for the next day and or doing any sort of those less important tasks, if you know what I mean. But yo, the video's coming next week. Stay tuned for it. Bam. So sent it, and just to show that I'm not lying, look at this. We back at the park today. Today's a lovely day. It feels so good out here in Central Florida, and I don't know. Today I'm feeling kind of light, not bulking no more. So can Austin D still do a human flag? I can still planche, but can I still do a human flag? I really don't know. Let's see. Hold on, let me try again. Whew. I just got warm up the shoulder a little bit, but guys, we're about to film some videos for my new course that's coming out, known as Muscle Up Madness. Now, Muscle Up Madness, it's gonna be like a little mini course, not a full-blown course. It's gonna be super cheap too. So basically, I'm gonna teach everything about the muscle up, tutorials. I'm gonna give workout programs for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And basically, I'm gonna teach you how you can work up to that strict type of muscle up, like this one right here. You know what I mean? So that's coming soon. Stay tuned for that. But now we'll get into the next point of the bad habit that is ruining your life, and that is complacency and settling. Now, the reason why this is a bad habit, should go without saying, is that progression is what literally moves people forward, right? So think about it. If you're complacent in your workout routine, you're just going throughout the motions, you're not trying to get better, guess what? You yourself, you're gonna stay the same and you're not gonna see results. The reason why I've seen results in my own personal body and fitness is because I've never been complacent and settled within my progress and my routine. Now, there has been points where I was a little bit more complacent, but that's because I've reached a lot of the goals that I was already setting myself up for, such as, you know, planche, human flag. So I reached points in my physique where I was proud, but at the end of the day, I'm never satisfied. And that's where you should never be complacent at, and even in other aspects of your life, not just fitness, right? Let's talk about business, or let's talk about you yourself in school. You're probably in school right now. You're settling with getting all C's, occasional D here and there, but why not strive for those all A's, man? Or even your dating life, right? You're settling for this one person. Maybe you're not fully attracted to them. Maybe you're settling just because they have a good career, or you think they provide things to you where you can't get anywhere else. But the truth is, you can always be moving forward. And if you keep that mindset, that evolutionary, progressive mindset of never settling in any parts of your life, then I promise you, as a whole, you're gonna level up, right? Now, I'm not gonna get too deep into that. Maybe on the second channel, I will. But just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that in mind. I've never been one to settle.
and I never will be. But we got to get into filming these muscle up videos, and then from there we're going to hit the gym. So what's today? Back, and I might be doing a little bit of deadlifting, so let's get into it. So great workout per usual. Now, the third habit that is ruining your life, or bad habit, should I say, is you not taking care of yourself. Now, if you're watching this channel, more than likely you take care of yourself in the gym, right? You're body conscious, you care about how your body looks. So we got that in order. However, a lot of dudes are not as hygienic as they should be. And when I say taking care of yourself, I'm talking about everything from your nails, from your hair, to your body, to your skin, right? Now, skincare is super, super important. And just like a workout routine, I've discussed this many of times that I do have a skincare routine because I don't know about you, but me, myself, I am pretty acne prone, I have oily skin, and I need to have that within my morning routine and my night routine, and as my evening routine, as you see. I'm actually about to wash my face with Teach Henley right here, as you saw me using this morning. And Teach Henley is actually the sponsor of this video. Love saying that every time because I have actually seriously used these products for a year and a half, going on 2 years now. And I can say without a doubt that this is the most simplest and easiest to follow skincare routine for men, especially for you guys who have no idea on how to use skincare. So the reason why I like it is because it's so step by step. So first things first, I use the wash, main thing, wash your face. Then from there, I follow up with the super serum. And this is gonna help with aging, wrinkles, and overall getting your skin that glow. And then from there, I follow up with the AM and the PM eye cream because we always tend to age fastest around our eyes. Now you might be thinking, Austin, this is very feminine. Men shouldn't do skincare. But let me tell you, buddy, you're absolutely wrong because that's what's gonna keep you looking good for a long period of time. Why have a nice body when your face looks like crap? In my opinion, right? So then I follow up with the moisturizer, and then from there, we are good to go. Now, if you guys haven't hopped on the Teach Henley board, then I'm gonna need you to actually do that right now because they're giving you guys a huge discount if you check the link down below. And they don't only have, just the anti-aging type of routine that I do. If you have acne prone skin like me, they also have something for you too. So pick and choose the products, and like I said, you're gonna get a discount down below. And with your first box, you also get a free little travel bag, which is nice of them to include in there. All right, guys, so check all that out. Link will be down below in the description. Tell them I sent you. Now, despite having a skincare routine, nobody is safe against breakouts. Even me, myself. I was gonna hide it, but I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. Y'all see this right here? That's a pimple. I'm telling you, if I wasn't to have a skincare routine, it will be all around my face. That's why you actually want to make sure you always wash your face after we leave the gym, all right? So, like I said, check them out. Let's go. right, so as the post-workout meal is being warmed up, take a look in my freezer, right? See this? This right here is Tito's vodka, not protein, right? So you might be thinking that I was probably gonna say don't drink alcohol in this video or whatever, but I'm actually not gonna say that. Now, of course, alcoholism is a very, very bad habit to have, especially if you're into fitness. You're probably not doing yourself a favor drinking a lot of alcohol. But as with anything, everything should be done within moderation. And even myself, yes, I do drink alcohol, but it's in moderation. I would probably say up to once a month, maybe twice a month max. But when I was in college, it was a lot more, you know what I mean? But I always drink a ton of water throughout the day. I try to aim minimum half a gallon, but most days I actually try to get a full gallon. But I'm not gonna go into, you know, the drinking habits and all that stuff. We all know that is a bad habit to have. So I didn't want this video to be too typical. I wanted to do some other stuff that you probably weren't even thinking about. Was gonna cook, but end up getting this little meal instead. This is actually cheese and chicken. It's basically like a burrito bowl. So as this cools down, bad habit number 4 is that you're constantly comparing yourself to others. Yes, you. Stop comparing yourself. That's one bad thing that I had trouble with is, you know, comparing myself to others. It could be, you know, fitness, it could be success, it could be just other aspects of life, like even schooling, like how come he got this grade and I got this grade when I studied just as hard? And when you realize that you're not like everybody else and that everybody will have a different experience than you, then that's when you'll actually start comparing yourself. And you also realize when you focus on yourself and just stay in your own lane, don't look at what anybody else is doing besides you, that's how you'll see the most progress. Yes, it's okay to be inspired and motivated by people, but you don't want to criticize yourself as to where like, hey, Austin did this in 3 months, why am I not doing this at 3 months? Or this person is seeing this success in this sphere, why am I not seeing this success in this sphere? What I realized about myself is that I've always had to work harder at everything that I'm doing in comparison to the other person. That came with YouTube, came with school. This person might have to study 2 hours to get an A. I have to study 5 hours to get an A, right? And I just stopped making comparisons because I realized I'm the most mentally free and happiest whenever I don't. So I feel like that's something you can definitely benefit from. Even me myself, like, stop comparing yourself to me. Just because I'm at this stage in my life doesn't mean we're all meant to be at the same points in our life. I think this has cooled down a little bit. Let's test it out. Super good. Okay, yeah. Oh, what's up? So we're at the last part of the day. So usually at the end of the day, I plan my day. See, you thought I was actually doing something I'm not supposed to do. That's also what I was going to talk about. You're ruining your life and doing these bad habits such as fapping and watching porn, right? I'm not going to go deep into this no fap thing. The point is, stop doing it. Instead, at night, here's what you do, right? So remember at the beginning of the video, I say I kind of plan out my day the night before. Well, that's what we're doing right now. So tomorrow's Friday, and after I'm done with everything, wash my face, did all that stuff, I literally write down and think about all of what I should do tomorrow. Now tomorrow, since it's Friday, they tend to be more of a chill day for me. I tend to have more meetings. So I wrote down, I have 2 meetings, one at 12 p.m., one at 1 p.m. And then from there, I got some postings to do on my Patreon and YT community. And that's pretty much it. So those, you know, that's some pretty light days. Some days are heavier than others, but point is, I know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow. So when I do my morning routine, as part of the first part of the day, I can, you know, go from there. And since it is more of a light day, I can adjust my morning routine a little bit and even sleep in probably like an hour or hour and a half later than usual. So remember to plan, and the point is that you want to have planning and organization. That's what I meant to say. Bad habit is that you have no planning or organization in your life, and that comes not only through just planning the night before for the next day, but also your workout routines. A lot of people in my coaching group, I asked them, I was like, hey guys, who here does not follow a systemized routine? And a lot of people actually don't. Me myself, if you know me, I've always wrote out my routines or what I'm doing for the day because I need to visually see everything and have everything planned. It's just a way that I'm personally am, and staying organized has led me to, be able to complete tasks faster and at a better quality, in my opinion. So try it out. It doesn't hurt not trying it out. And I think that's pretty much it. So we had a pretty productive day today, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to check out Teach Henley down below. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Don't fat. Peace.